Hello everyone and welcome to my General Hospital Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sasha's repercussions. Cody's arguments with Molly. According to General Hospital spoilers, a sneak peek video clip for Friday, February 14, 2025, has been made public. Fans might anticipate that Sasha Gilmore Corbin will be overcome with guilt in today's episode. Jason Morgan is the object of Alexis Davis's demand. Cody Bell also makes an effort to reason with Molly Lansing Davis. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming ABC soap opera episode as you continue reading. The guilt of Sasha Gilmore Corbin. What transpires after Elaine Stevens is struck by a car is seen in the episode's promo. Sasha keeps saying that she's very sorry for everything while holding Mavis for dear life. Whether Elaine is dead or alive is unclear. But in either scenario, Sasha's guilt could overcome her. Maybe Sasha doesn't explain this, but how in the world does she? Felicia Scorpio is aware that Sasha was inquiring about the private investigator, even if the pregnant woman explains why Elaine actually ran into traffic. The killer demand of Alexis Davis. After receiving some information from Christina Corinthos Davis, she meets with Jason Morgan over with Alexis. Jason and Alexis are alone, and Alexis leans up close. The lawyer informs Jason that she wants her face to be the last thing Cyrus Renaud sees, her eyes full of resolve. The logic of Cody Bell. According to General Hospital teasers for Friday, February 14th, Cody and Molly will remain confined to the roof. But Molly is coming clean about her true intentions with that file. Molly acknowledged that due of her role at the DA office, she obtained documents that she shouldn't have. Then, Cody attempts to reason with Molly in a promo video. What can Molly do that the police can't? Wonders Cody. The circumstances around Cyrus are beginning to resemble a whodunit plot. Ava Jerome's agreement on custody. Ava Jerome is likely to get an unexpected proposition on Valentine's Day. Ava is informed by Sonny Corinthos that she will either lose in court later, or they will reach an agreement now. Given that she is still broke, Ava doesn't currently have many options. Ava is also aware that if Sonny so desired, he could keep her in court for decades. Additionally, Maxie Jones is confronted by Brooke Lynn Quartermaine. Lulu Spencer meanwhile goes looking for Christina. What is the plot that you are most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Do you see Jason and Sasha as a romantic couple with the potential for true love? These two will be together for a long time because, according to General Hospital spoilers, Jason Morgan is leading practically everyone to believe he is the father of Sasha Gilmore Corbin's child. Although Jason is helping Sasha and Michael Corinthos, there may be a chance for true love with this scheme. Fans all moaned together when Jitch first began placing Sasha in Jason's orbit, because we all knew what was going to happen. The show clearly went in that direction even though many viewers didn't want to watch Jason act like Sasha's baby daddy. But when it comes to Jason and Sasha falling in love, the signs are also there. A small friendship has already been formed between Sasha and Jason, but it could develop into something more romantic than either of them anticipated. On the other hand, GH fans are undoubtedly anticipating this exciting announcement. Jason's bond with Sasha will become deeper the longer he acts, as though he is the father of her child. In light of this, we must inquire. Are you becoming more interested in Jason and Sasha as a love couple? Now that the show is attempting to pair Sasha and Jason, do you see any chemistry growing? When she feels like it, Sasha is a fascinating blend of sweet and slightly peppery. Even though Sasha frequently makes poor choices and blunders, she is a kind person who occasionally displays her sassy side. For a moment, it appeared that Jitch might match Jason with Anna Devane, but after they kissed, nothing occurred between them. It seems like the show chose to forego that romance in favor of establishing a new one between Jason and Sasha. Another reason to support Sasha and Jason's love future is if you weren't a fan of Jason and Anna as a possible couple. Although Jason and Sasha first appeared to be a strange match, some viewers may now perceive a spark that is worth exploring. We'll keep you informed on Sasha and Jason's future developments because our forecasts suggest that they might eventually start dating. An agreement is reached between Ava and Sonny, and Jen Sidwell's relationship to Natalia is disclosed. On General Hospital Today, Cody loses his trousers to save himself and Molly. Eileen issues a warning to Sasha, and Alexis meets with Jason to talk about Cyrus. Sunny knocks on the door and demands Ava to open up when she and Rick are making love at her house. Sunny keeps shouting that he won't go until Ava opens up, but Rick says Sunny can't know about them. After Ava and Rick gather themselves and seem to be working, she allows Sunny in. Sunny clarifies that he is coming to present Ava with an offer pertaining to Avery. Though she wants to hear what Sunny has to say, Rick believes that listening to him is a mistake. Sunny wants to revert to the joint custody arrangement from the beginning, but they must stop arguing now. Ava must take Sunny to court and send him packing since Rick believes he is running terrified. Sunny has already broken their pact, but Ava says she appreciates his offer. Arguments and accusations are exchanged between Rick and Sunny. Sunny informs Ava that this is about Avery and not about him, Rick, or Ava. He assures Ava that she will behave in Avery's best interests if she truly loves her. Sunny claims that Avery is aware of their hostility, and even questioned him about why her parents are unable to share a room. He believes that a protracted legal struggle will worsen the situation. Sunny responds that it's about safeguarding all of his children when Rick inquires as to if this is about protecting Christina. Ava convinces Sunny to accept a 50-50 share, when he initially gives her a 60-40 split. He leaves after saying Diane would prepare the paperwork. Rick is shocked when Ava accepted the offer. Although Rick claims he would never have put her access to her daughter in danger, Ava believes he is just trying to be spiteful with his brother. For the first time, Ava says Sunny acknowledged that Avery needed her, and she is aware that Avery needs her father. She says she just wanted to harm Sunny for a long time. Furthermore, Christina doesn't want her to have to relive her accident on the stand, regardless of what she thinks of her. He claims that she is far more giving than most people realize. In order to wait for Diane's paperwork to come, Rick chooses to go to his workplace. They share a passionate kiss when Ava thinks he doesn't have to leave yet. Ticks, dogs, and underwear. Sasha holds Mavis at the hospital and apologizes, saying she never intended for this to occur. Elaine, wearing a neck brace, shows up with Isaiah. Sasha is relieved that she is alright and adds that Mavis is also alright, if a little scared. Sasha agrees when Elaine asks her to accompany Mavis while she gets her medication filled. When Elaine returns later, she is unsure of how to care for Mavis because the dog needs to go outside multiple times a day, and her neck and back are so stiff. While Mavis recovers, Sasha volunteers to look after her. Elaine believes it's time for them to be honest with each other after being moved. Elaine acknowledges that she was hired to investigate her, and that she is a PI. Sasha displays shock. Elaine claims that although she is unable to disclose her employer, someone is pursuing her, so keep an eye on her. Lucas checks on Sidwell in an examination room after he was bitten by a terrible tick on his estate. Lucas discloses that he lived at Windmere intermittently as a child, and is shocked to hear that he now resides there. Sidwell asks Lucas how he got to live at Windmere because he believes the Cassadines own it when Lucas releases him. Lucas explains that his mother had a long marriage to a Cassadine. Lucas remembers how the location frightened him as a child. Sidwell is using the Jerome Gallery to give it a fresh look. Given that Ava is his aunt, Lucas chuckles. It's a small world. Sidwell departs after thanking Lucas for his assistance. After their shifts, Lucas and Isaiah go out together to compare their cases. Outside the hospital, they talk a little. When Isaiah finds out that Lucas took care of Sidwell, he cautions him about Sidwell's character and his lack of moral character. Cody is shocked that they are confined to the hospital roof because of documents Molly shouldn't have. Molly informs him that it's not just any papers, it's Sam's autopsy. She needs to discover the person who did this to Sam, even though she doesn't want to look at it. What do you think you can do that the police and everyone else can't? Cody asks. Sam was the PI. Molly makes no admissions, and all she has done is jeopardize her job and maybe make them freeze to death. She is unsure of what led her to believe this was a wise choice. Cody claims that she is being too hard on herself, and that it is impossible to view things clearly when you lose someone you love. He tries to cheer her up and she appreciates it. He claims that wanting answers is a natural human emotion and that if he had been him, he would have acted in the same way. Because she has a moral code and he does not, she loses it and lashes out, which does not help her feel better. Having had enough, Cody removes his pants and tells Molly to calm down because he is wearing long johns. When he spots people below, he hurls his pants at them. Isaiah and Lucas look up to see Molly and Cody shouting for aid and waving as the pants fall between them. They ascend to save Molly and Cody. Molly thanks Cody for pulling down his pants, even though she can't believe she's saying this. The poor performance of Lulu. Brooklyn tells Maxie at Deception that they have a major meeting today, and that Lulu is late once more. Brooklyn tells Maxie to quit justifying Lulu's subpar performance when he makes excuses. When Lucy and Natalia show up for their meeting, Lucy says she has found the solution to every issue they have, including gaining access to a particular mineral they require for one of their creams. Christina is unwilling to leave. Lulu informs Christina that Charlie's looks amazing when she stops by. According to Christina, seeing Lulu is pleasant. Although Lulu claims she wouldn't have visited sooner, she mustered the courage to express her regret for Sam, who saved her life. She claims to see Sam as this fierce guardian angel that watches over and defends everyone she loves, and she prays for her every day. According to Christina, Sam's actions for Lulu are distinct from her own experiences. Because of Sam's passing, Lulu finds it difficult to reconcile that and sees the hurt in so many people. Lulu says she heard their narrative was fairly spectacular and was happy Dante had Sam. According to Christina, it was, and although she could tell her, she doesn't want to hurt her further. Dante can hardly mention her name in front of him, and Lulu believes she must know in order to comprehend what everyone lost. As they settle down, Christina tells Lulu that they discovered one another when they were both hurting and alone, and that it took them some time to work things out. When Lulu's phone rings, she knows she has to run since she's running late for a meeting. When Sonny shows up later, he informs Christina of the agreement he has struck with Ava, which exempts her from testifying. Christina is not happy and never imagined that her father would choose to take the simple route. Sonny claims that he is doing this for Avery because, like Christina and Donna, she needs her parents. According to Christina, the distinction is that Ava is a bad mother. Sonny hopes that one day she will accept his decision, even though he knows she doesn't. Christina examines the pictures of her in Ava's apartment prior to her fall as Sonny leaves. Lucy presents Jen Sidwell to the others when he returns to Deception. By now Lulu has come and is astonished to see Jens, who knows her brother Lucky. Lucky clearly lives up to his moniker, as Jens admits that he has also met Lulu's mother. Jens does not wish to incite conflict between them. He says he'll wait for Lucy to call and leave them to talk about his offer. After Jens departs, Brooklyn and Lucy scold Lulu for sabotaging their opportunity to strike a bargain with the man who might be able to save their lives. Before they go to bed with him, Maxie says she wants to learn more about him and what Lulu has to say. Brooklyn rolls her eyes at Lucy's decision to leave quickly after Jens. Natalia asks a stranger in the parking lot if he has a smoke, but he declines. When Jens showed up, she believed she had broken that bad habit. She lashes out just like she did when she let him go. Based on her hasty exit from that meeting, Jen surmises that she hasn't disclosed their previous marriage to her co-workers. Alexis's big request to Jason. Alexis pretends to be Jason's attorney at the PCPD, in order to get him to appear in the interrogation room. When she is by herself, she acknowledges that she is Sam's mother. Jason is asked by Alexis if he thinks Cyrus killed Sam. Because he never trusted Cyrus' gesture of redemption, and because Anna is preoccupied with him, Jason does. Since they seldom ever spoke, Alexis queries why Cyrus would murder Sam. Jason has no idea why. Alexis acknowledges that she also believes he wants Cyrus dead. Alexis claims that she is furious when she wakes up and realizes Sam is dead. Now that we know she was killed, it's simply too much. Alexis claims that this is unfair, and that although she loves and believes in the law, it isn't always effective. She refuses to risk that Sam's case will be one of those instances. Alexis wants to kill Cyrus because she wants him dead. This isn't who she is, Jason informs her. No, that's who you are, Alexis responds. Alexis wants revenge for everyone who loved Sam, even though she knows she has been judging him for years. She can actually taste her desire for vengeance. She would give him the gun to do it if she didn't have to consider the repercussions. However, what Sam wants is more important than what they desire. If Jason kills Cyrus, Danny would never be able to heal, which is what Sam would desire. She claims that if his father murders Cyrus, Danny would live the rest of his life feeling accountable for his demise. He must leave Cyrus to the cops, even though she knows he would detest this. Sasha pays Jason a visit in the PCPD on the following General Hospital. He just asked me if I was free tonight, Trina tells Joss at the gallery, while Anna tells Mac in her office that she feels like they are growing closer. This is going to be a tough room, says Drew as he enters an office. Willow asks Martin whether he believes she will lose at the hospital. I think we found the evidence to put Cyrus away, Liz tells Jason in the PCPD interrogation room. Carly asks Sunny in her kitchen whether he will finally tell her the truth. Jason is shocked, Carly is suspicious, Willow is having a nightmare, and Cyrus is prepared to attack. Mayhem on Monday, the next GH. Misgivings, assurance, dreams, and an impending danger. The Monday, February 17, 2025. General Hospital spoilers are here. Fans may anticipate Cyrus Renaud getting ready to launch another attack in the upcoming episode. Max Scorpio feels disappointed. In addition, Willow Tate Corinthos discovers something unwanted. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming ABC soap opera episode as you continue reading. The date of Trina Robinson. Jocelyn Jax is informed by Trina Robinson in the upcoming GH episode that Kai Taylor has asked her out tonight. Although Trina seems a little anxious, she does like Kai. After the passing of Spencer Cassadine, this will be Trina's first romantic relationship. Naturally, Jocelyn will probably urge her companion to go and observe the outcome. It's not a lifetime commitment, it's just a date. Corinthos Willow Tate freaks out. Willow makes an unwanted discovery at the hospital. This might have anything to do with the scene from Monday's episode preview. In that video, Willow is terrified and worries whether she will lose her case. It's probably Martin Gray. Willow does not want to put her children in danger. Willow's kids mean the world to her. It goes without saying that Willow and Drew Kane Quartermain shouldn't be having sex. Additionally, Drew walks through a door and remarks that it's a difficult room. The finding of Sasha Gilmore Corbin. According to General Hospital spoilers, Elaine Stevens escaped a vehicle accident. Elaine advised they have an honest conversation when Sasha offered to look after Mavis. Elaine said that someone is looking for information about Sasha, and that she works as a private investigator. Sasha will then go directly to Jason Morgan. Liz Baldwin's proof. Additionally, Anna Devane informs Mac that an arrest is imminent. Additionally, it is hinted that Anna will receive an update from Elizabeth Liz Baldwin. Would they get the much-needed break at last? Regarding Liz, she informs Jason that they may have proof to imprison Cyrus. Cyrus is getting ready to attack once more in the meanwhile. Can the criminal be apprehended before it's too late? And who will Cyrus' next target be? In another scene, Carly Spencer presses Sunny Corinthos for the truth. Sunny may discuss the custody arrangement with Ava Jerome with Carly, but Carly is the one who knows Sunny the best. Carly will be curious about Sunny's true situation. Will he come clean and acknowledge that he has a cardiac condition? What is the plot that you are most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. A Big Star is cast by Maurice Bernard in State of Mind. This is going to be an episode that you will not want to miss. Maurice Bernard, star of General Hospital, recently revealed that he had secured a well-known personality to feature on his mental health YouTube series, State of Mind. For all the information you require, continue reading below. News from General Hospital. Maurice Bernard gets a big star regarding State of Mind. Sharon Case, star of The Young and the Restless, will sit down and open up to Maurice as she has never done before, he informed his followers this week. This year, Sharon is the first well-known celebrity to be featured on his program. Given that Sharon has always been a favorite among her admirers, it is obvious that they will pay attention to hear what she has to say about her past, present, and of course future plans. We suspect Sharon will share a lot on this podcast, even if she isn't the kind to post a lot on social media. This one has us giddy with anticipation. Naturally, there was a lot of discussion about the issue on the internet. Some even said, "I've always liked her, and I'm looking forward to it." With their diverse tales, you consistently get the most delightful visitors, making everyone feel at ease. General Hospital News. Morris's future plans? Your platform consistently features the most heartwarming, inspirational, and grounded guests, whose tales have a profound impact on countless lives. I am looking forward to your SOM with Sharon Case this Sunday. A different fan commented. For many years, I have been an avid admirer of Sharon Case. Like you, she is amazing. This podcast featuring Queen Sharon has been long overdue. Thank you. As soon as new information becomes available, we will undoubtedly keep you informed. Stay tuned for more. Additionally, keep in mind that the ABC network broadcasts General Hospital during the week. Look up the timings in your local listings. Sasha's consequences. Cody reasons with Molly. The room was tense, the air thick with unspoken words and unresolved emotions. Sasha sat on the edge of the couch, her hands clasped tightly in her lap, her gaze fixed on the floor. Across from her, Molly leaned against the kitchen counter, arms crossed, her expression a mix of frustration and concern. Cody stood between them, his presence a calming force, though his own anxiety was evident in the way he shifted his weight from one foot to the other. The trio had found themselves at a crossroads, and the decisions made in this moment would shape the course of their relationships and their futures. Sasha had always been the wild card of the group, her impulsive nature both a source of excitement and chaos. She thrived on spontaneity, often acting on instinct rather than reason. This time, however, her actions had crossed a line. What had started as a harmless prank had spiraled into something far more serious, leaving Molly hurt and Cody caught in the middle. Sasha's recklessness had consequences, and now it was up to her to face them. Molly, on the other hand, was the voice of reason. She was the one who always thought things through, weighing the pros and cons before making a decision. Her practicality often clashed with Sasha's impulsiveness, but their friendship had always been strong enough to withstand their differences. This time, though, Molly wasn't sure if she could forgive Sasha. The trust between them had been shaken, and Molly needed time to process her feelings. Cody, ever the mediator, had taken it upon himself to bridge the gap between the two. He cared deeply for both Sasha and Molly, and the thought of their friendship falling apart was unbearable. He knew that Sasha's actions had been misguided, but he also understood that she hadn't meant to cause harm. Cody believed that if he could just get Molly to see things from Sasha's perspective, they might be able to move past this. But convincing Molly wouldn't be easy. The incident in question had occurred just a few days prior. Sasha, always looking for a way to inject some fun into their lives, had come up with what she thought was a brilliant idea. Molly had been stressed out lately, juggling work, school, and personal commitments. Sasha wanted to cheer her up, so she decided to plan a surprise party. It was a thoughtful gesture in theory, but Sasha's execution left much to be desired. Without consulting Molly or Cody, Sasha had invited a large group of people to Molly's apartment. She had even gone so far as to decorate the place while Molly was out, using a spare key Molly had given her for emergencies. When Molly returned home, exhausted from a long day, she was greeted by a crowd of people shouting "Surprise!" The noise, the chaos, and the invasion of her personal space were too much for Molly to handle. She had a panic attack, something she hadn't experienced in years, and had to retreat to her bedroom to calm down. Sasha, realizing her mistake too late, tried to apologize, but Molly was too upset to listen. The party was quickly disbanded, and Cody, who had arrived shortly after the incident, was left to pick up the pieces. He spent the next few hours comforting Molly and helping her clean up the mess left behind by the party. Sasha, meanwhile, retreated to her own apartment, feeling guilty and unsure of what to do next. The aftermath. In the days that followed, Molly avoided Sasha, refusing to answer her calls or texts. She needed space to process what had happened, and to decide whether she could forgive her friend. Cody, sensing the growing rift between them, knew he had to intervene. He reached out to Molly asking if they could talk. Reluctantly, she agreed, and the two met at a quiet cafe near her apartment. "I just don't understand why she would do something like that," Molly said, her voice trembling with emotion. "She knows how much I value my privacy. How could she think it was okay to throw a party at my place without even asking me?" Cody nodded, his expression sympathetic. "I get why you're upset, Molly. Sasha crossed a line and she knows that. But I also know that she didn't mean to hurt you. She was just trying to do something nice, even if it was misguided." Molly sighed, running a hand through her hair. "I know she didn't mean to hurt me, but that doesn't change the fact that she did. I trusted her, Cody. And now I'm not sure if I can trust her again." Cody leaned forward, his tone earnest. "I'm not asking you to forgive her right away. I just want you to consider giving her a chance to make things right. Sasha's not perfect, but she cares about you. And I think if you talk to her, really talk to her, you'll see that. Molly was silent for a long moment, considering Cody's words. Finally, she nodded. Okay, I'll talk to her. But I'm not making any promises. The conversation. The next day, Cody arranged for Sasha and Molly to meet at his apartment. He knew that having a neutral space would help keep the conversation civil. When Sasha arrived, she looked nervous, her usual confidence replaced by uncertainty. Molly, meanwhile, was reserved, her arms crossed as she sat on the couch. Cody started the conversation, his tone calm and measured. I think it's important for both of you to express how you're feeling. Sasha, why don't you start? Sasha took a deep breath, her eyes meeting Molly's. I'm really sorry, Molly. I didn't mean to hurt you. I just wanted to do something to cheer you up. And I didn't think it through. I should have asked you first, and I shouldn't have used your spare key without permission. I messed up, and I understand if you're mad at me. Molly's expression softened slightly, but she remained guarded. I appreciate the apology, Sasha. But it's not just about the party. It's about the fact that you didn't consider how I would feel. You know how important my privacy is to me, and you violated that. It's going to take time for me to trust you again. Sasha nodded, her eyes downcast. I understand. And I'll do whatever it takes to earn back your trust. I just hope you can give me the chance to prove that I'm sorry. Cody interjected, his voice gentle. Molly, I know this is hard. But I think it's important to remember that Sasha's intentions were good. She made a mistake, but she's willing to take responsibility for it. And I think that's worth something. Molly was quiet for a moment, her gaze shifting between Sasha and Cody. Finally, she sighed. You're right. Sasha's intentions were good, and I do believe that she's sorry. But I need time, okay? I need to know that something like this won't happen again. Sasha nodded eagerly. I promise, Molly. I'll be more thoughtful in the future. And I'll always ask before doing anything that involves you. Molly gave a small smile, the first one Sasha had seen from her in days. Okay, we'll take it one step at a time. Moving forward. The conversation marked the beginning of the healing process for Sasha and Molly. Over the next few weeks, Sasha made a conscious effort to be more considerate of Molly's feelings. She checked in with her regularly, asking how she was doing and if there was anything she could do to help. Molly, in turn, began to open up again, slowly rebuilding the trust that had been broken.